Hi there, VC. It's Steve Whitty here. It's Friday afternoon. I've finished work. It's a bank holiday weekend and the sun is shining. What more can you ask for in life? A couple of days ago, I posted some CDs, a video about some CD finds, and a couple of CDs were debut albums which the band has never quite bettered. And uh, Lou, Daddy Sensei Silver, sort of commented on this, and I made the point that with bands' debuts, it takes a lifetime for them to put together their debut album. However, when it comes to that important second album, it tends to be a bit of a rush job, and most of them don't tend to don't sound as good as their debut. However, there are exceptions, and Lou sort of suggested that a good thread to start would be second albums that are better than the debuts. So, never want to not pass up a good idea. I thought, well, yep, let's go with that. So I'm going to start trying to introduce this little mini thread. Hope people will pick up on it. So, second albums that are better than debuts, and I could think of a few at the time, but the one I'm going to start you off with is Rush, Fly By Night. Now, this album was released in 1974, and to sum up why it's better than their debut album, I could put it in two words: Neil Peart. The debut album, Rush, featured John Rutsey on drums, and while he was an adequate drummer, he was never what you call a great drummer. And musically, Geddy Lee and Alec Lifeson were looking to expand their horizons a little bit, and John Rutsey wasn't the drummer that was going to do it. Plus, the demands of being on the road, of playing with the band, was beginning to affect his health. So he decided he'd better off leaving the band. And after much auditions, they stumbled across Neil Peart. Now, Neil had been a drummer. He spent some time in the UK in the early 70s trying to make it into session music, drummer, and it never quite worked out. So he came back home and sort of tried to look for a gigging job with a band, and he stumbled on Rush. They liked him because of his sense of humour, and also his drumming. We all know how great a drummer he is. But what else he brought to the table was the fact he could do the lyrics. And this is something that Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson both admit was never their strong point. And by putting together the lyrics, he could take a load of pressure and leave the other two just to concentrate on the music. So what you got here, it's a vast improvement on the debut album. And just by the mere the songs, you got Anthem, Best I Can, Beneath, Between and Behind, probably the album's masterpiece, By Tour and the Snow Dog, Fly By Night, Making Memories, Rivendell, and In the End. You could see the influence that Neil Peart had brought with his lyrics and his writing. The drumming, tenfold much better. It just made the band sound more complete. Yes, things did take a slide with their third album, Caress of Steel, but it picked it back up again with 2112. And as they say, the rest is history. The band, the lineups remain the same. As a band, Rush have always made consistently good albums. They are my favourite band, I will declare that. I've been fortunate to see them about three or four times. And even though it pretty much seems like it's the end of the road for them now, this is still a great band. And this album, I think, really moved them up, took their output up a notch, in my opinion. So that's my second album, and I've just realised I did say 1974. It's actually 1975, I believe, that the album came out. So apologies for that. As I said, that's my choice as the second album that's better than the debut. So I'd like to know what other people would choose. I'm sure there's plenty of others out there. I can think of a few on the top of my head, but I'm not going to say anything because I would like to see what other people would like to will submit. So, thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you dislike it. Feel free to comment, and if you're happy, liked what you see, click the subscribe button. And I look forward to seeing these videos coming in. So enjoy your bank holiday weekend. Those that are celebrating, I think in the States you've got Monday off as well. And in Canada you had last Monday off. Happy Victoria Day. So until the next video, take care, VC. Bye.